Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm super excited to preview the USA game against Grenada this Friday, June 10th in the Q2 Stadium in Austin FC. Now I will actually be at this game in person, which will be my first ever USA game I'll get to see there in person in the stadium. So this video you will see me briefly going over the Grenada team, what to expect against them, and then just going straight into who I want the starting 11 to be. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and roll the new intro. Okay guys, so getting into this Grenada side, or as they're nicknamed, the Spice Boys, let's keep it real. This is not going to be the most competitive game that we played this camp. This team in their last 7 competitive matches, which includes their 2 games that they've already played against El Salvador this Nations League, the Gold Cup, and then their early World Cup qualifying game, they've only managed to get 1 point, which is from their previous game against El Salvador that they had a 2-2 draw in. However, with that being said, Grenada was actually the better team that game. I watched it. One of the goals El Salvador was able to get came off of a penalty, which they were able to convert. And in my eyes, it just was not a penalty at all, but there is no VAR yet in this tournament, so it wasn't able to get overturned. Do I believe we should beat Grenada? Yes. I still think we're going to beat them by hopefully around 4 goals. The way they're going to play is very direct, right? They have a super kind of kickball game. They have a lot of size up top, and they're just going to be booting the balls up top, and that's really going to be their only chance to win. Now, I am not trying to overestimate when I say I think USA is going to have around 65 to 70% possession with the way this Grenada team plays, right? We are going to have the ball most of the game. When Grenada gets it, they're just going to kick it up. Like I said, we beat them in every aspect except for height. They have a lot of size, which brings me to the one and only thing that I think Grenada could use in order to be able to pull off a big upset against the USA, and that is free kicks, right? This reminds me of when I was in high school. There was this one team that we would always play, and they were the football powerhouse. I mean, they had a lot of athleticism, but in soccer, they really couldn't do much with their feet. But the one thing our coach would always tell us is you do not foul this team on our side of the field, right? When you do that, you give them a chance to just whip in a ball in the box, and from there, anything can happen. So that is the one thing the USA cannot do, is foul these guys on our side of the field and give them a chance to whip in the ball in the box, because they have size. They have a lot of guys who are 6'2", 6'3", and if they whip it in the box, they have a chance to do what they want with it, which could lead the ball going in the back of the net. Now, why is this a little bit scary for the USA? Right, in our last 5 games, we've actually allowed 14.6 fouls to the other team, which I went and did a breakdown to see how much, because that seemed high to me, so I went to see how much that was over the Premier League average, which is known for being a really physical league. And in the Premier League, each team only averages 10.1 foul a game, where we average 14.6, and that's not just against the harder teams. We're not just fouling harder teams because we need to. We had 23 fouls against Panama in World Cup qualifying, right? So it doesn't matter really how strong the teams are. We can't give away the fouls to Grenada. That is the only place that they have a chance to beat us. So if we are able to control that, we don't give up free kicks, this should be an easy win. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and move over to who I believe the starting 11 should be, or who I would like to see. This isn't just Greg Berhalter's pick, who I'm predicting him to put out. This is more of who I would like to see out on the field. So that being said, let's go ahead and move over there. Okay guys, so very briefly, this is my starting 11. As you can see, I have Horvath in between the sticks. For me, he's the goalie. It kind of seems like we tried out everyone else, right? We've let Turner play, we've let Sean play. So, I would just like to see Horvath play. I feel like this is also something Greg would reasonably do, give Horvath his game. So Horvath is going to be my goalkeeper. Now, on the left side, this could be up between a couple of guys. You have Bello, you have Anthony Robinson. But I would obviously like to see Anthony Robinson. A lot of these are going to be slightly biased because I'm going to be at the game, so it's going to be people that I would like to see. Anthony Robinson is definitely our best left back, and if we go with a pretty strong side, he's going to be my left back. Now, As the left center back, I want to see more of Eric Palmer Brown. Everyone's thrown a lot of shade at Aaron Long, even if it's a little undeserved, but I would like to see someone else go in that spot. So give me Eric Palmer Brown as the left center back. Now at the right center back, I have Cameron Carter-Vickers. Obviously, this could also be Walker Zimmerman, as Zimmerman has kind of solidified his spot, but I would like to see Cameron Carter-Vickers get some playing time. And this is going to be one game where I think there might be some more rotation. So let Cameron Carter-Vickers start at the right side and try out that new pairing between him and Eric Palmer Brown. Going to my right back, I would like to see Scally get another shot. He definitely did not play great last game, but maybe if he gets some more time at the right spot, he will have a better chance. So put Scally as my right back. Now, as the defensive mid, this was kind of a toss-up. I definitely wanted Luca De La Torre in my midfield, but I wasn't really sure where to start him. So maybe in the second half, we make some subs and he goes up to more of an 8 role. But to start the game, let's kind of see how he can do at the 6. Maybe going into the World Cup, he could be Tyler Adams' backup. So give me Luca De La Torre at the 6, and let's just see what he can do there. Maybe in the second half, move him up to an 8 if McKennie can't play the full game. And then so that moves me to one of the 8s we play, and that is going to be McKennie, more of our box-to-box midfielder. He's been working on playing time. In the first game, he played 26 minutes. The last game he started, played the first half. I could kind of see something like that again. It is rumored that a lot of these guys, the big European players, are going to be leaving after this game against Grenada. So I'm not sure if Weston McKennie is going to stay at the camp or not. So give him some minutes this game and then let him go enjoy some vacation time before heading to preseason with Juventus or the Tottenham Hotspurs, maybe if he decides to transfer there. Next, moving in to the other 8, kind of 10 role, he'll play more attacking, higher pressing. I want to see more of Brendan Aronson. He got the move to Leeds, and he's just been hot on everyone's radar right now. I want to see what he can do. I'm obviously going to be at the game, so it excites me. I want to see him at the 10. Maybe you throw in another guy like Yunus Musa there in the second half, but to start, Brendan Aronson is the guy I want as my attacking mid. Now, as our left winger, Christian Pulisic. Now, honestly, I wouldn't be super mad if Tillman did start this game. He's obviously a new prospect for the USA, has only played in one game after deciding he's going to represent us instead of Germany. So that is very exciting. He's another guy who you're going to see fighting for a World Cup spot. Now, Pulisic definitely seems like he's going to be leaving after this game. So when I first thought about it, I was like, he's played full 90 minutes in both the games previous to this, so maybe he gets some rest time. But if he's going to be leaving after this camp, why not have him play another game? He just got his hair fixed, so I don't think he expects to just go out on vacation without playing some more. He put that dye in his hair. So start him at the left wing. If it is Tillman, I won't be super upset. Obviously, I'm going to be at the game, so I would love to see Pulisic playing. Then moving over to the right wing spot, I have Timothy Weah. I could see Greg Berhalter trying to stick Areola over there on the right wing. Obviously, Weah is the guy I want to see. He plays better than Areola. He's dangerous, and he's going to be whipping in crosses to the striker that I have, and that is Haji Wright. Right, we have Jesus Ferreira that can kind of play here. He has proven that he is not clinical enough for the USA yet. So let Haji Wright go. He's played 2 games. This would be his 3rd game, officially making him USA cap-tied. He's a big guy in the box. Let Weah whip in crosses to him, and I think Haji Wright is going to have a day against Grenada and the Spice Boys, getting a goal or 2. Okay guys, so y'all just saw my starting 11. Before I close out the video, I would like to ask, if y'all enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up, like the video, and go ahead and comment your score prediction as well. Maybe 4-0, 5-0, 3-0, whatever it is. Maybe a little bit of reasoning. Maybe you predict us to lose, put a little bit of reasoning behind that. If it's just a sentence or 2, I would love to hear y'all's thoughts. I'm going to have my Twitter and Instagram link in the description, so go ahead. I post all the time on Twitter. You're going to hear way more daily thoughts and rants about what I think on the USA. And then Instagram is a good place to just follow me and then DM me. I'm always talking about USA with a bunch of guys on there. So if you want to, go ahead and do that. We can have a chat whenever y'all want. And on this road to Qatar starts in November. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Join the community and let's ride this thing out together. But with that being said, thank y'all. Have a good one.